we met the red man.
Good morning, sunshine.
Please tell me I dreamt all those Scrabble losses last night.
3 times in a row.
Rub it in, why don't you? I'll just go strangle myself now.
Oh, you. Don't be a sore loser. So what's the plan today?
Mr. Wade is the plan. I'll head for the clinic right away. While I'm at it, I'm gonna check out the church and the nature reserve.
Okie dokie. What can I do to help?
Why don't you continue looking into the lights? I have a feeling they're the key to solving all of this. You could also look up the history of Conwell Springs in general, see if anything unusual has been going on.
I'll get right on it.
Great. Thanks, E.
Oh, by the way, don't forget to check out the page I gave you about the red scythe. It's a pretty interesting flower.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, let's look at that oh, it's right here.
It's a photocopy of a book page with information about the red scythe flower. Here's an interesting segment. Another interesting trait of the red scythe is the smell, which is familiar to that of a pepper. The pollen of the plant has also been known to cause hallucinations in concentrated amounts. Native American tribes harvested and smoked the plant for that reason, but the flower never caught on as a modern recreational drug due to the difficulty of growing it.
Okay, so we got an hallucinogen that can smell like pepper. Not one that's easy to grow. We've got a map. This is the reserve. This is the lake, so I think this is Sue's cabin. It kind of looks like that. You can kind of even see the little dock here. Woods across the way. And here's the Air Force Base. Okay. Do we have anything else? I don't think we need to look at anything else in here at the moment. Let's head out.
All right, I'm off. Peace out, E.
Okie dokie. Good luck and see you later.
So the question is, where do we want to go first? We have a couple of options here. This is the church, I think. Okay. I don't think we go to the church without more information. Right now, all we know is that we saw a picture with some lights and that their brochure had some lights on it. That's not much to go off of there. I am curious about the plant, but I feel like the plant's going to tie in different ways. I think what we want is information, so let's go see if we can talk to Charles. Wait, is that the bum? Is the bum Charles?
We meet again, Mr. Homeless Guy.
Homeless? That's the worst thing I ever heard of, and totally untrue.
So, what's up with the trash can? Digging for treasure?
Well, I'm just going through a rough patch. By the way, you owe me $10.
8.
Nah, you agreed to 7.
Oh, it was 7.
You're busting my balls here.
Better get those balls checked out in this clinic then.
So cold. Like a stake through the heart.
What do they call you anyway?
Gober. Everyone calls me Gober.
All right, I'm Kathy.
Pleasure to meet you.
All right. I don't know that we have any reason to talk to Goober at the moment, but we'll check him out later. Trash can. Should we check the trash can?
It's full of trash.
Okay.
Figure that.
Just in case he was being sneaky. Magazines, files. Let's check the notice
I can't
board.
read it from here.
Then walk up to it.
I can't read it from here.
All right, let's talk to the nurse.
Excuse me, nurse? Hey, nurse!
Yeah?
I'm genuinely impressed at how well they made pixel art look just exhausted with a person. That just fed up. That sigh was perfect. They don't pay you much, huh? Try not to strain yourself. Somebody around here hates their job. I'm gonna go with pay.
They don't pay you much, huh?
No shit. What do you want?
I'm here to see Charles Wade.
Never heard of him. Anything else?
Bullshit. I know he's here. Listen, it's okay. I'm a friend of the family.
No, you're not, and I said he's not here. Don't make me call security.
I need to get rid of her somehow.
Well, good news. I know a bum that still wants $10.
Hey, doofus.
Oh, hi.
So, what's your story anyway?
My story?
Yeah, don't all bums have a story?
For your information, this is all just a dry streak in my showbiz career.
Is that so? I don't recognize you at all.
I used to have more hair.
That I actually believe.
Come on, man. Frankie Gold is my stage name. Surely you must have heard of me.
Not really, no.
Oh, come on. I have starred in dozens of Hollywood movies. The Silencer of the Lambert, Jacob's Bladder, The Usual Surprises, Natural Born Killers.
Not ringing any bells.
Kids these days, no appreciation for quality cinema. Breaks my heart.
Those aren't real. Those are all close to being real.
I need to ask you a few questions.
Sounds serious. Ask away.
I wonder if he knows anything about...
Do you know who Lily Myers was?
Yep, my dad was the one who found her floating in the lake.
Really? What can you tell me about her?
Ah, geez, not a lot. I mean, teenage girls, man, they're like their own species. Impossible to figure out. Not to mention how that entire family ain't, like, people-friendly.
Now that's an understatement. Nearly started brawling with Sue the first time I met her.
She could sure deal out a mean whooping, that lady.
I mean, they seem perfectly pleasant once I shared a cigarette.
Do you know who Charles Wade is?
Sure, he's been holed up in this clinic for the last couple of weeks.
You saw Charles Wade go in there?
Well, yeah, I just told you, man.
How did he look?
Okay, I guess. Still walking, at least.
Okay, well, there's our confirmation. What about the church?
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
I'd say they're good people. Isaac the priest is, anyway. His dad, Father Bill, on the other hand, though, he and the people he had around him were into some weird shit.
What kind of weird shit?
I don't know, they were like a cult or something, with Billy Praise himself at the top. Really shifty bunch of folks. Isaac turned it all around when his dad kicked the bucket, made it a proper church.
Interesting. Do you know anyone else who was involved in the old church?
Not really. I tried to stay as far away from those people as possible. Ask Isaac about it. He's a friendly guy.
All right. I might do that.
Not yet, though. Hey, what do you think of this penny?
That'd be one raggedy-ass bribery attempt.
Yeah, worth a shot. What about the lights?
Do you know what this is?
Chinese fireworks, of course. I grew up in Shanghai. I know what I'm talking about. They used to call me Dong Pai, meaning round-eyed baldy. Those were some rough years. I miss the food, not to mention the women. Got 2 kids down there now, Mei Lin and Little Ping.
Time to hit the off switch now, buddy.
I'm really beginning to question how much we can believe of anything this guy says. Which means something he says is going to be true, but I'm not going to believe it.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in '81?
I most certainly do.
What? Tell me.
Are you sure you want to know? Not everyone can handle the truth.
Oh, just spit it out.
Okay, here we go. Ready? abducted by aliens.
I should have known better.
Oh, I saw it, man. A big, huge light. I was a bit drunk at the time, but I had my reasons. My wife had just left me, taken the dog, not to mention I was being conscripted for the war. But I'm telling you, those goddamn aliens took him and they experimented on him. And that's why he was so messed up when they put him back.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop you there.
Open your mind, man.
I mean, it seems as reasonable as some of the other stuff. You don't happen to be cocky,
Do you
are you?
recognize the nickname Cocky?
Why, I used to call myself that back in Nam. Oh, how I miss that marvelous youthful ego of mine.
Why do I even bother?
Okay.
Okay, that's enough serious questions for now.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm off.
Bye.
Well, I don't know that we need to listen to him rattle about his showbiz career, but I thought he was going to be our distraction for this nurse.
Again? No thanks. I'm gonna have to think outside the box. Rows and columns of files. Probably easier to use the computer if I need to do some digging.
What else is in here? Can we just go upstairs?
No point. I wouldn't even know what room to go to.
Okay. Let's
No
check the
thanks.
magazines.
I have better things to do.
Can we
Computer.
unplug the
They
computer?
likely keep records of their patients on it. A calendar from 1991. Guess they really liked that year.
4-year-old calendar?
Smoking allowed. Guess this place is a bit behind on healthcare regulations. Was expecting plastic, but this looks like a real plant.
We can smoke. That's interesting.
I prefer to smoke outdoors.
Never mind, we can't smoke. Can I just tase this person?
I wish, but she'd just call security on me.
Bummer. Well, I guess let's make sure that we can't get him to distract. If not, we'll go to one of the other locations.
Hey, doofus.
Oh, hi.
So, tell me about this acting career of yours.
What about it?
Natural bald killers?
It's a dystopian vision of the future where people are valued by the quality of their hair. The protagonist, Eddie Zephyr, turns bald in high school. One day, he has simply had enough of all the teasing and the bullying, and he completely snaps and heads out on a scalping spree in search of the perfect head of hair. Eddie makes his way to Mexico for an illegal hair transplant. However, he has an adverse reaction to the anesthesia and he dies on the operating table.
Oh, never mind.
Not the cultured type. I understand.
I don't know what I was expecting. Hold on, live performance.
So, how good an actor are you?
The best! The very best!
You know, that nurse in there, she said she loved you in all those movies, and that she always wished you'd give her a live performance.
I knew it. She always gave me these strange looks. I thought it was contempt, but her face must just be cramping up from shyness.
Yeah, that's definitely it. She'd love to see you act, I'm sure.
I'm gonna have to oblige. Which movie do you think she'd like the best?
Natural bald killers would be the obvious choice.
Bald move.
I'm hoping it doesn't matter which one I pick.
Fernando, you've been such a good friend. I can't thank you enough for making me whole again. Turn this scalp into a breathtaking golden carpet, such as the world has never seen.
A computer.
Okay, doctor, I'm counting down now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Thank you, thank you. You've been a great audience.
That
that
wasn't
didn't
really
work.
an electrifying performance. I'll have to intervene somehow.
Have to intervene. How so? Huh.
Hey, doofus.
Oh, hi.
So,
What about it?
What about
give us a
surprises?
rundown on the usual surprises.
A lighthearted comedy taking place during the surprise birthday party of 34-year-old Sid McBacon. The story is told from 8 different perspectives to keep the audience guessing who the protagonist actually is. The movie ends with the biggest surprise of them all. Sid suddenly dies of an epileptic seizure. I guess it's more of a dark comedy.
If I tell him to go do that one,
Oh,
will he fake
never
a
mind.
seizure and get the
Not
nurse
the
to
coaching
move?
type.
Hey,
Sure.
how about the
Business as usual.
Maybe we do need to be looking for the right fake film to emulate.
I can't believe you guys did all this for me.
I don't want to
You know,
interrupt the show.
What's the smell? Bacon? Oh, Bobby, my head hurts. I'm seizing.
Oh, I
Thank
do
you,
enjoy
thank
burning
you.
things,
You've been a great
just
audience.
not that. That wasn't really an electrifying performance. I'll have to intervene somehow.
Do I have to tase that guy? Electrifying? We're gonna try tasing him.
Hey,
Oh,
Poor goober.
hey,
sure.
how about
Business.
Is the only idea I have right now. I'd like to say nothing else makes sense, but I don't know that this makes sense.
I can't believe you guys did all this for me. You know, what's that smell? Bacon? Oh, Bobby, my head hurts. I'm seizing.
Nurse? He's seizing!
Oh, shit.
Man, I feel like a total jackass. I'll have to make it up to the poor
I feel
guy
like we
later.
at least have to give him his $10. Like, hopefully he has insurance. Okay, we need credentials.
Employee of the Month, Carlita Mendez. Ugh, what a joke. It's that obnoxious nurse.
C. Mendez. The password's 1991. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't look like we have a limit on how many times we can guess on this one. There wouldn't be any benefit to putting this disc in, right? No, that just crashes it. Okay, so we got
Employee
the
of the
name.
Month, Carlita Mendez. Ugh, what a joke. It's that obnoxious nurse. A calendar from 1991. Guess they really liked that year.
Huh.
Rows and columns of files. Probably easier to use the computer if I need to do some digging.
I completely agree with you, Kathy, but doesn't seem to be a wealth of information here. Why is it
Calendar
telling us
from
about the
1991.
calendar? Is it just
Guess
flavor?
they really liked that year.
All right, just out of curiosity, because it says incorrect password. If we change the username. Okay, we have the correct username at least. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna try password. It's worth a shot. Well, yeah.
Floppy disks go in there.
Let's see what happens. I don't know why this would give us the password, but... maybe we can extract an admin password.
Crap. Looks like I have to figure out the username some other way.
Odor Gator. So we did get the password, okay. OTORGADOR. Oter Gator. Oter Gator. Okay. Charles. What do you mean no patient record found? Oh, it probably wants last name. Crap, what was the last name? I really gotta learn people's names.
Grandpa in uniform with 2 other men.
I gotta have it
Not
somewhere.
now.
Okay. What do you mean, not now? I want to look at my notebook. I have to remember everything? Wade. Okay.
Gotcha.
He's 71. Patient has undergone successful invasive heart surgery and was transferred to this facility at his own request. Initial prognosis looks good, and the patient is likely to make a full recovery in 6 to 8 weeks. Room 6B. All right, let's go talk to him. Who are you?
It's all right, Claude.
Understood, sir.
So, you managed to find me.
I did.
Well, let's get this over with then. How do you want your pictures? Shall I get some tubes to fill my face with? Will that suffice for your front page?
I'm no journalist. Well, not yet anyway.
Ah, she's but a cub. So, you're hoping for your big break.
He doesn't know who we
Surely this
are.
must be worth an internship at one of the big papers. Do you want me to call Thompson at the Times and get it over with? I still play golf with him every once in a while.
That's not what it's
That's
about.
not
It's
what
personal.
this is about. It's personal.
Sounds serious. Perhaps I should ask Claude to produce his gun.
You know, Charles, the person most likely to be harmed by a gun tends to be its owner.
Very true. That's something the Japs who captured me learned the hard way.
Did my grandfather bail you out then too, or was that one of the few times where he didn't save your sorry ass?
Hold on there. Explain yourself.
You're willing to listen to something other than your own voice? I'm stunned. I'm Kathy Rain. Joseph was my grandfather.
Now I remember. You were at the funeral.
I was.
Were you?
You were late.
I needed my morning smoke. Besides, it's not like Grandpa was going anywhere.
Oh, just look at her, Claude. She's absolutely fearless. That's Joseph's blood running through her veins.
She certainly has a smart mouth, sir.
I must say, you have me intrigued, Kathy. What can this old man help you with?
Let's start with cocky.
Do you recognize the call sign Cocky?
Would be strange if I didn't, since I was the one who coined it. It belongs to a fellow named Jimmy Cochran. He was a coward, really. The nickname is somewhat of a bad joke.
Perfect. Thanks.
Jimmy Cochran. Okay.
Tell me about Jimmy Cochran. Is he still alive?
In a literal sense, he's been held in a mental institution for years.
Let me guess. Since 81?
Either 82 or 83. I'm fairly certain it was early 83.
Do you remember the name of the institution?
Something starting with an E. Emerson, Everton, or similar.
Ingstrom? Ingstrom Psychiatric Hospital?
Yes, that's the one. You know the place, Kathy.
I don't want to give this guy information. I assumed that's where our mom was, but...
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. I've passed the building a few times in the city. So, do you know why Jimmy ended up in there?
Some obsessive-compulsive syndrome. He became fixated with circles and started hurting himself, trying to scratch the circles out of his head.
Creepy. I wonder what set him off. I think I'll check the place out tomorrow. Too late to head back to the city now.
So I wonder if we're gonna kind of alternate, go back and forth between town and city each day. I want to do Lily and Lily's art last.
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
They seem like any other church to me. But then again, I'm not their usual clientele. Weddings, baptisms, and funerals are just about what I can muster. And I always leave early.
All right, let's ask about the incident. Actually, let's show him this picture first.
Do you recognize this, Charles?
Of course. Your grandfather, me, Jimmy Cochran, taken shortly before we went to the war.
You guys look like you just won the lottery or something.
Indeed. We were mere children, with no concept of what we were getting into.
Okay, so it is Cocky in the picture. You know what this key's? I don't want to show him the key.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather in 81?
I wish I did, Kathy. You must know I did everything in my power to help. How do you think Mary Elizabeth could afford all that expensive treatment? MRIs, neurologists, say what you will about Joseph, but he was never rich.
Strange. Grandma never mentioned that to me.
Yeah.
She's just too proud. At first she refused. She was convinced that I had an agenda, that there were strings attached.
And were there?
Don't be silly. Despite all that had happened, I still loved Joseph dearly. I wanted to help. People from places like this have a deeply rooted mistrust in the rich, passed on for generations. In her eyes, I had become one of them.
So that's all you know about the whole affair?
Are you implying that there's more to know? I left the diagnosis to the professionals. Mrs. Rain accepted the health care, but asked me to stay out of everything else. So I did.
I see. What can you tell me about your friendship with Grandpa?
Joseph was the best friend I ever had. We grew up together, married our high school sweethearts together, went to war together. I can't even begin to count the number of times he's saved my life. I repaid the favor once or twice. But he came up ahead, no doubt.
So, when did you two lose touch? I heard that something happened between you and him. What was it?
The truth is, Brian Rain happened. Sharon Evans happened.
My parents?
Yes.
So I had it
ruined
right the first
everything
time.
with their vile, destructive behavior. I couldn't have that around my daughter or my newborn grandson. Joseph was naive. He believed that anyone could be helped, that anyone could be reasoned with, given a chance. He was just too good, bless him. He should have been harder on Brian, more strict.
What are you doing, kitty? I'm gonna say nothing. Yeah, that feels right.
So our family started drifting apart. Eventually, my company grew much too large for this little town, and we moved on. Not long after that, your grandfather ended up in that wheelchair. That marked the end of our friendship, for obvious reasons.
I don't know. Something about all this still seems... What are you doing? Still seems so fishy. You have nails and they hurt. Be careful. Alright, let's ask about Lily.
You bought a number of paintings by Lily Myers. Why?
I'm known to dabble in art from time to time. Martha, my wife at the time, was enamored with the paintings. I believe she first saw them at the high school which the Myers girl attended. Anyway, after the poor girl killed herself, I bought the paintings speculatively. When a young artist with any talent to speak of commits suicide, it can be a wet dream of certain connoisseurs. Shortly after procuring the art, I had it valued by an expert who determined that the value was 3 times the amount I bought it for. Today, I'm sure I would have made my money back tenfold or more if it wasn't for the art theft.
What art theft?
There was a burglary at the mansion I used to own here in town. It was all over the local news at the time.
Well, shit.
Eloquently put.
I don't trust anything this guy is saying.
Can you tell me about the art theft?
Well, somebody broke in, stole the paintings, and got out. Fairly clumsy job. Lots of broken windows. The strangest thing was that I had a Monet, a Rembrandt, and 2 paintings by Picasso, untouched. But every single painting by an unknown local artist, gone.
That can't be a coincidence.
Agreed. Somebody wanted those paintings badly.
I assume there was an investigation.
Yes, Sheriff Truman came by with his deputy a few hours later, but they didn't have much luck. They found a few hairs, which turned out to be from Ruffles, the family dog.
Some stunning police work right there.
Indeed. There was a single witness, though, who said he could make out multiple burglars leaving the scene of the crime, but nothing more than that.
So, I take it the case was closed?
Yes. I honestly didn't care much one way or the other, given the fact that my most expensive pieces were safe and sound.
I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff about the matter, if that's okay with you.
Certainly. I'll call ahead and instruct him to give you everything you need.
Oh, well, that could
That'd
be
be great.
useful for once.
Thanks, Charles.
Anytime. But I'm curious, what's your interest in the paintings?
I've learned that my grandfather went to Sue and asked to see them, right before he had his injury.
Is that so? Strange.
You're telling me you didn't know? Now, do we have anything else we want to show him? The picture.
What do you see in this picture, Charles?
Fireflies would be my best guess. They can grow terribly large around these parts.
That's some big ass fireflies.
Thanks, Charles. That's all I need for now.
You're welcome, Kathy. Come back anytime.
Okay, well, do we go to the police station or do we go check out one of the other two spots first? Might be smarter to just go straight to the police station. Where's our exit on this one? Okay. What do we know? Right? I guess we don't really know a damn thing right now, do we? We did get... Oh, we could go back to Grandma's. Let's go back and ask about Cochran. And check the phone, but... Although, wait, no, we don't need to do that. We know... This is a waste of time. Kathy said we'd do that tomorrow.
Oh, hello, dear.
Hi, Grandma. I just thought I'd drop.
Sure, hon.
So I think I'm getting ahead of ourselves there. We don't need to do that right now. We know where Cochran is. I assume if she has any information for us, we could get it tomorrow. Alright, Sheriff's Station. At least this time we don't have to keep... Oh god, the plant is dead. We killed the plant.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
You know anything
Do
about
you know
Cochran?
who Jimmy Cochran
Since we're
is?
here?
Nope.
Do you know anything about the art theft in the Wade estate?
Yes, Mr. Wade phoned ahead about that. Lenny,
Yes, boss.
get the report from the burglary in the Wade estate back in '86.
On it, boss. There you go, Kathy.
Thanks, buddy.
I guess you gotta listen to what he says, too. Alright, 1:12 a.m. This was in 86. The alarm in the Wade estate is triggered. House is empty at the time. And the neighbors contact law enforcement. Officers arrive at the scene. Several broken windows can be observed. A sweep of the estate and surrounding premises reveals no trace of perpetrators. Single witness identified as Franklin Goldfarb reports seeing multiple burglars leaving the scenes of the crime. Charles Wade arrives in Conwell Springs to make an official statement. After examining the house, he reports the paintings with an excess value of $15,000 has been stolen. So he did claim that the paintings had tripled in price, or were worth 3 times what he had paid. What are you doing? What do you want to do? Are you trying to lay on my arm? Oh, she's the cutest. What do you think? Isn't she super cute? The art in question was not yet popped up in any circles that are known to deal with stolen goods. Terminating investigation due to lack of leads.
Like what? I don't really know your mother.
I gotta find this Goldfarb guy. Maybe he knows more about the burglary.
I'm expecting something nicely wrapped on my desk by the end of the week.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar, but I can't place him.
Is it Goober?
Well, gotta go.
I bet
See ya.
it's Goober. All right. Let's go check out the nature reserve for now. I have to use my keyboard.
Well, this
honey.
is it. This is where the picture was taken. I'm not sure what I expected to find here. I need to clear my head.
Oh shit.
What the?
Why, hello there. You have laid eyes on this dapper fellow once before, haven't you?
I'd remember. I don't think so, Mr. Clean. Look like you just escaped from a circus.
I doubt it. You look like you just escaped from a circus. That's not really my kind of gig.
Yet you always play the part of the clown, Kathy.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
It is my calling to know people like you, those shackled by their past, yet yearning for change.
I feel strange. Am I dreaming?
It's the mending. I will try to facilitate.
You're not real. I'm lying asleep in my bed right now.
Focus, Kathy. Listen to the drowned girl.
You mean Lily? What about her?
She's the one who slipped away, filled with secrets. While she may be free in death, her cold, wet hands still trap many in painful ignorance.
What is this, Woodstock Poetry Slam? Mind speaking like a normal person?
I knew you wouldn't disappoint. I'm glad, given how much trouble I went through to be here. You see, my name was taken from me, so I claimed a color in its stead. The next time we meet, you'll know the exact hue of red. You're on the right path, Kathy. Follow your grandfather, and everything will work out in the end.
Wait, what? How did I get here? Am I going crazy? Am I turning into Mom?
I don't think your mom was crazy. I don't think anything's changed here. Why did it send us here, though? Hey, Grandma, you ever seen a dude wearing all red?
Oh, hello.
There are a few things I...
Very well.
Don't even have it as an option. Do you know who
Does
Franklin
the name
is?
Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
Oh, that poor man. He used to be an upstanding citizen, you know. Now he's constantly drinking and keeps babbling on about that imaginary
Yeah, it's Goober.
acting career of his.
Sad thing. Do you know where I can find him?
He's homeless, dear. Lost his job a few years ago and never really got back on his feet.
Okay, now I know who you're talking about. Thanks, Grandma. Looks like I'm gonna have to have a chat with Goober.
I knew it. Well, since we're
Do
here.
you know who Jimmy Cochran is? He was a friend of Grandpa's.
I believe he teaches at the flight school these days.
I don't think so, at least not anymore. I was told he was placed in a mental facility.
Really? He always struck me as a kind man, maybe a bit nervous and on edge, but not crazy.
There's more. I found out that Jimmy asked Grandpa for help not long before Grandpa ended up in that wheelchair. Jimmy sounded really desperate. I'm sure what happened to Grandpa that night had something to do with his cry for help.
You should go find the man then. Surely he must know something.
That's the plan. I just wondered if there's anything else you think I should know about him.
Not really. We haven't stayed in touch since Joseph was injured. I know that he had a wife, Agatha, and a son, James. Agatha passed away from cancer years ago, but as far as
Our
I
middle
know,
name
James
is Agatha.
still lives in the city with his family.
Okay, thanks, Grandma.
Were we named after?
Well, gotta go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
have left? We haven't gone to the church yet. We could just go talk to Goober, though. I'd like to save the church until we have as much information as possible. So I think we go back and... Oh, but I just tased this guy. I'm probably gonna have to find out what room he's in, right?
I need a word, Miss Mendez.
Wait, how do you know my name?
It's written on that board behind you, genius.
You have the eyesight of a bald eagle or something?
What can I say? I'm a freak of nature. What happened to Goober, anyway?
Who?
The guy who had the seizure?
Oh, he ran off somewhere. Kept babbling about a religious near-death experience.
Okay, thanks.
I think we're going to the church. I mean, gotta be, right? I wonder if we had to come back here first or if we could have just gone straight there. I mean, it makes sense. We're probably heading there next anyway, unless a new location had opened up, but I don't know how many more locations we could realistically get. Yep, there he is.
Hello, Father.
Greetings, my child. I'm glad you decided to come here.
Yeah, but just so you know, I'm not here to join your church or anything.
Oh, I would never assume that.
Good. So, with that out of the way, I have some questions.
Anything you need. I'm Isaac Price.
Kathy Rain, but I'm guessing you figured that out already.
I did. Rumors spread quickly around here. So how can I be of service?
Well, let's start by asking about the church.
Care to tell me the history of the church?
I'd be happy to. The story is a fascinating one. This church was founded by my father, William T. Price, in the 70s. Back then, he made his living as a traveling salesman and was driving through this area as he had done so many times before. However, this day was different. My father held dark thoughts in his mind. He was angry, thinking of evil deeds, even considering swerving off the road into a rock and ending it all. Then suddenly, divine intervention. 3 bright lights appeared. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. The sign of God. This epiphany was the moment my father had been waiting for. He sold all of his belongings and took me and my brother to live with him here in Conwell Springs. Soon thereafter, he built this church and started gathering followers. They began to refer to him as Father Bill.
I take it that window up there resembles what he saw when he had this epiphany?
Indeed. The stained glass window depicts the Holy Trinity as witnessed by my father.
Do you know exactly when or where this event took place?
Why do you ask?
Oh, just curious. It's a captivating story.
Well, it was the spring of 1971, but my father never told anyone where.
Okay, so what happened then?
People flocked to Father Bill. He started teaching, writing scripture. The church flourished and continued to grow all the way up until his sudden death in 1983. That's when I stepped in to take leadership of the church.
I take it that the church started declining after the death of Father Bill?
Yes, naturally so. With such a magnetic personality, he was irreplaceable. But I assure you, the church is still very much thriving.
Looks kinda empty to me.
It's not really our peak hours.
What's up with you handing out pamphlets at funerals then? Trying to reel people in at a weak moment?
I'm going to assume you meant no disrespect, child.
I did.
I'm simply providing divine guidance when it's needed the most.
I'm going to show him the picture.
I could, but I think I have more to gain from a subtle strategy. I'll keep it to myself for now, until I know more about this church.
Alright. Let's ask about the incident.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather in 81?
It was the work of the devil, I'll say that much. Joseph was a kind man. He did not deserve such a fate. You heard my speech at the funeral, Kathy. I meant every word. He was a great man who did much good for this community.
Did you know him personally?
In a way, he and my father did charity work together. Joseph was around a lot when I was young. They collaborated on a few different projects for the homeless and for the troubled youth, among other things.
So my grandfather was a member of the church?
I wouldn't say that, no. He was a friend of the church, but he wasn't a religious man. He believed only in philanthropy. That being said, Joseph was the person who convinced me to become a priest.
Really?
Oh, yes. I was a teenager back then. Full of rebellion, every fiber of my being wanting to distance myself from my father. Joseph made me realize my sinful pride and showed me how I should follow my heart, regardless of what others might think. And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
I think I need to ask him about a few more things before I go.
Oh? I would have thought he didn't have anything to say about these things. Well,
Does the name Lily
go down the
Myers
line,
mean
I guess.
anything to you?
It does. Before I was ordained, I was a substitute teacher in her high school.
Oh?
Really? Did you know her personally?
We weren't close. I only knew her as much as a teacher would know any student.
All right, so how did she seem toward the end?
For one, she started skipping school a lot. And when she did show up, she was absent-minded and moody. She always looked depressed and hunched down like she had the whole world on her shoulders.
Any idea of what caused this change?
Not a clue. All I know is, when she returned from that last summer break, she was a whole different person.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
I don't recognize that name, no.
Okay, that's more along what I expected.
Do you know anything about an art theft at the Wade Estate in the 80s?
I have just a vague memory of reading about it in the paper.
Do you know who Franklin Goldfarb is?
I'm afraid not, my child.
He's right here! You're bad at your job.
That's all I need for now, Father.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
Okay, so a substitute teacher, that gives us another connection there. I wasn't expecting that one. I think we'll stop here and we'll talk to Goober next time and go from there. I don't know. Doesn't feel like we got any answers to anything this episode. Hopefully we'll start to next time. Redman's gonna haunt my damn dreams too, watch. If you liked that video, go ahead and subscribe. And if you didn't, please email me and tell me why.